Friends, Mataji, it's a beautiful weekend, and it will be always in my mind that how I came over here and met you all. And this is not the first time. Many a times I came, many of the faces are known, and you may be remembering me also, you may know me. So, and we are discussing the excellent topic, Sri Ramachandra. What is the contribution? An avatar, he is an avatar. So obviously, how he contributed, what we are learning from him. That last 2 days, we have already discussed about the Sri Ramachandra, and today his contribution, then how it will be possible. After this one. So let me begin with the Balmiki, the offering, the salutation to Sri Ramachandra. Now, friends, you know the Balmiki is elder than Sri Rama. When Narada came and he asked him, is there anyone at our time who is these, all these good qualities he was asking? Then he said, of course, there is Sri Rama. And he gave the reply, the Dasharatha's son. He is now going to be the king of the Koshala, Ayodhya, etc. And this Balmiki was a very senior person. He is now giving the salutation to Sri Rama. How? Sri Raghavam. He said the Sri Raghavam, that means the scion of the Raghu dynasty. Raghu Raghava. Dasharatha Atmaja, and the son of the king Dasharatha. Aprameyam, immensely great. Sita Patim, he is the husband of the Sita. Raghukulyana Ratnadipam, the most luminous gem of the line of Raghu. Rajanubahu, and he was having long hands that was touching the knees. The avatars, usually they say it from the Ramachandra, the hand should be long, the Ajanubahu. Amarabinda Dalayataksham, his eyes were like the lotus leaf, the beautiful eyes. Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram. What for he came to destroy the evil. I Namami, I salute to that Rama. I am bowing down to that Rama. But did you notice, he only mentioned in one line that he has come to destroy the evil. But before that, giving all the description of the family. This is the speciality of Sri Rama. You will never find Sri Rama giving any talk on the Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. No. In the whole Ramayana, you will never find Sri Rama giving any discourses on spiritual life. Mm-hmm. Rama didn't do that. Krishna did. Then Bhagavad Gita, the whole Gita, 700 verses, full of so many teachings. Jnana, Karma, Bhakti, all these are there. Sri Rama, not a single word about that. So what he gave us, what he taught us, we will come to that. But is he Avatara? Of course. Because the other avatars are also recognizing him. The Sri Ramakrishna, he mentioned in the gospel we find that his Nara Leela, the human, all the activities in human form, to teach the righteousness. And he has become Rama, Krishna, Chaitanya. Now we can add Sri Ramakrishna also. You must be knowing that the Sri Ramakrishnas in their family deity was Sri Ramachandra. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their family deity is also Ramachandra. Swami Vivekananda's Ishta Devata, Ramachandra. Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna gave him not the mantra of Kali, but Sri Rama. This is very unique, isn't it? So this Rama must be having the great qualities. Unfortunately, some people now they're taking the name for their own purposes, not for spiritual purpose, but some other purposes. And they are fixing as if he is going to fight with other people, not fighting. Why should he fight unnecessarily? Ram's contribution was great because he gave the shape of the human society. Rama came, as we have already discussed, that when the Brahma was creating, he created the 4 yugas and Satya, Treta, Dapar, Kali. And Rama came in the next Satya, Treta Yuga. And Treta Yuga, already the Veda was there. Some people, they have already discovered the highest truth, highest knowledge, Veda. But the ordinary people, they were not taught in that way. The life was completely different. There is no system of marriage clearly. When the Surpanaka, the sister of Ravana, she approached Rama and Lakshmana. When we read, we say, oh, characterless lady. No, that was the system in those days. Any lady could choose any person and could say, hey, come with me. You have to go. That was the system. And now, today, without knowing, we are thinking, a characterless lady. Nothing like that. She came, she saw two brothers. She first liked Rama, went to Rama. Rama told, lady, look at it. Just by my side, my wife is there. So please excuse me. Then, to test his brother, he said, why don't you go to my brother? He's also very handsome, see, powerful. And that was a great mistake. And Lakshmana was short-tempered person. Without waiting, the moment she approached, took out the sword and cut her nose. And that was terrible. At least some little beating or go away, that was sufficient. Cutting the nose and defaming that face and all that, obviously, Ravana wanted to take the revenge. So whole thing because of that. But the approach was not, in those days, it was okay. Now, when Rama is killing Bali, Bali told Rama, I have never met you. Why suddenly you are challenging me and fighting with me and trying to kill me? What happened to you? I don't know you. He said, no, you have done a great mistake. You have taken your brother's wife as your wife. It should not be. What is it? This is in the Banara, this in our civilization. That is normal. How come that you are telling now? He said, no, from now onwards, we should not behave like this. So the kings should not behave like this. It is improper behavior. Look at it. He's not asking, go and sit and meditate. He's not telling that you should do this. He's telling, you should not behave like this. So this is Rama. And we find that when Sri Ramakrishna is telling about Rama, Krishna, Chaitanya, they're all coming from the same source. What is the source? Vishnu. So Balmiki, he is offering the pranam. Swami Vivekananda, in his lecture in the Bhakti Yoga, he mentioned that without these avatars, God in human forms, there is no other way to realize God. We must have to have someone before us. Otherwise, you won't be able to realize God. Friends, I should not mention here, but if you look at around the other paths, other religions. They are valid paths. But you will never find the success in the ordinary people's life. But look at the Hindu. This moment they are a little poor in economically and not that way very much organized, and so many other problems are there. But highly spiritual people, ordinary people, very ordinary people. And when the ordinary people die, that time also many of them, they are realizing God. I know a lady, her husband was a little difficult person. Nobody liked him. But the lady used to go on taking the name of God constantly. Then she became bedridden. Her daughter came to me and she stayed with me. And the gentleman also came. Then she was telling, the daughter was telling, my mother, when bedridden, went on taking the name of God. So the people used to come, the neighbors used to come, particularly ladies, sit around in inside the room and going on chanting the name along with her. So the father never liked it. He wanted to drive them out, but they won't listen. They will come, they will sit, and they will go on chanting the name of the God along with my mother. Mother was almost in coma. She was not aware who are there around, went on. Then one day, the same way, when they were going on chanting the name of God, mother stopped. She passed away. If this is not the sign of holiness, then what is holiness? The excellent. Why? Because we have someone to pray, someone to hold, someone to offer our food, and someone to as our own. I mean, if you ask everyone, oh, you are that self, go and meditate, how many people will be able to do that? Actually, that is the reason in Hinduism, Avatara is and then Avatara, many times it may come, because that depends on God. The Swami Vivekananda is mentioning very clearly. Goswami Tulsidas ji also say, almost in the same line, Rama Nama Mani Deepa Dharu. And that is the style of the Tulsidas Ramayana. Rama Nama Mani Deepa Dharu. Jiha De Haridwar. Tulsi Bhitar Baharu. Jehu Chahi Ujiyar. Go on repeating the name of God, Sri Rama. He is God. And that as if you are putting a light on your tongue, the Mani Deepa. You're putting the light on your tongue so that you can see inside and also outside. And by that way, you'll get the blessings. You will be free from this life. So this Rama Nama, we should go on talking about taking about the Rama Nama. Now, in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, we find the Sri Ramakrishna himself quoting a couple of some couplets. And there, in this, very simple, but that gives another aspect of the life of Sri Rama. Sri Ramakrishna said, Ohi Ram, Dasarath ki beta. The Ram that you are talking about, that Ram is the son of Dasharatha. Ohi Ram, Jagat Pashera. The same Ram has created this universe. Now, immanent and transcendent. Immediately, the person that you see that the son of Dasharatha, you know who is he? He is the creator. Ohi Ram, Ghat Ghat mein leta. The same Rama is residing in everyone's heart. Ohi Ram, sabse nyara. He is so close to everyone. And there is a Hindi couplet, they say, मैं को कहाँ ढूंढो बंदे, मैं तो तेरा पास हूँ. My friend, where you are searching me? Bande, bande means a friend or the one, devotee. मैं को कहाँ ढूंढो बंदे, मैं तो तेरा पास हूँ जोगी तो अभी मिलूंगा, पल भर के तल्लास में. Just in a blink of an eye, you can realize me. I am within you. So that is exactly what Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, quoting a scripture he is mentioning over here, that Ram, who is the son of Dasharatha, you think that he is ordinary. He is behaving like an ordinary person. But in reality, he is the creator. He is the Vishnu himself. And he is residing in everyone's heart. So this immanent and transcendent, this is the uniqueness of Hinduism. And we find that great devotee Tulsidas, as if, Tulsidas is mentioning in this way, as if he has invited all the gods and goddesses. And they all have come. The Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, and these. And he has kept the chairs, seat, in that way also. And the Mataji has kept the name reserved like that. Reserved for Vishnu, reserved for Shiva, reserved for Rama. He is idol, he is God. He came and he was searching. There was no seat for him. Then he came to Tulsidas and asked, hey, Tulsidas, where is my seat? Again, Tulsidas ji now saying in a beautiful couplet, he says, Poocha tumahi ki raho kaha. Oh Rama, you are asking me where you will sit? Main poochhat sakuchau. I am asking you, my Lord, please tell me, give me this answer. Jahan na ho tohu dehu kahi, tumo hi baithao. Where you are not, tell me, I will make a seat for you over there. It's because Rama is his God, and he considered Rama all-pervading, immanent, transcendent. This aspect of Hinduism, if we don't understand, will be like narrow sectarian sect. No, we are not like that. Hinduism is broad. When we say Sri Rama, and the Rama that the song that was playing over here, some lady has sang the beautiful song. This little baby Rama is running and the mother is chasing the beautiful scene. Same Rama, all-pervading consciousness. This is the Hinduism. And Tulsidas ji, he was a dualist. He used to worship only Sri Rama. But see the realization? And he said, Jahano ho tohu tehu kahi. Tumi bolo, you say, where you are not, I will put you over there. So that it says the Rama is all-pervading. Then transcendent, he became immanent. He is an avatar. Then what is the mission of the avatar? Now we, the sannyasins, nuns, what is our job? What is our mission? Dharma palan, dharma shiksha. But that's much. Nothing else. And some people think, oh, see, now we are the members of different organizations, parliamentary religion, and then the religious leaders and the Chicago Council, all this. They will be discussing why so much that cost is escalating, and particularly the petrol price and the diesel prices are going up. So we have to protest. I told, shall we? Is this our job? No. Anything happening in the society, other peoples are there, other organizations are there. It's their job. What as a religious leader we should do? They can't understand. And because they are associated with that, their religion with the society only, family life, like this. But Hinduism, completely different. Swami Vivekananda, he loved India so much. He wanted the liberation of India. Even you must fight and then get back your liberation. That he used to say. Freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom is the first condition of growth. Swamiji said, my India, my people. But same Swami Vivekananda very clearly mentioned that no Ramakrishna mission Swami should get involved into politics. That is not the job of the sannyasis. What is the job of the sannyasis? Dharma palan. You should practice righteousness. The basis of righteousness is truthfulness and all that. So practice of righteousness and propagation of that. Why we are having ashramas? Only for this one. So we are inviting you all and inviting one Swami, one Mataji. They'll be discussing in this way. There'll be question answers, writing articles. So many things are going on. Only one purpose is this. But what about the Avatara? What the Avatara should do? And in the Avatara, establishing the righteousness. Dharma sthapana. They are not propagating. They are establishing the righteousness and protecting the righteous people. These are the two objects. In Bhagavad Gita, afterwards, the same came as a Krishna, and he said that yada yada hi dharmasya glani bhavati bharata, then I come. So the God is coming to put them in the right. When the Rama came, there's no other problem. And only Sanatana Dharma was there, no other Dharma. Major portion of India, there were three, the groups were there. One is the Vanara, then the Manava, and Asuras. These are the three groups, they were there all over, and everything was almost normal. But Ramachandra wanted to give the shape in the human society. The first and foremost thing, check and balance. Because the kings are coming up. And it was the kings who were having tremendous power. And people used to respect them as the representative of the gods. Because they are protecting. God usually protects. And here, my king is protecting us. He's also the representative of the God. That much respect. But the person, the greatest problem for a human being to overcome is clapping. If 1,000 people is clapping, bus, gun. You know who am I? 1,000 people liked me. But who are those 1,000 people? That is every time the people, they will check. Early morning, they will get up. Instead of telling Sri Rama, they will check how many people liked me. And then there are sometimes the signs are like this. Oh, then there will be a lot of, and no making of coffee and tea and bus. Why? What happened? Some people gave like this. So these are the life nowadays. We are actually jumping in the leaving on the likings and dislikings of other people. This is not life. Your life is your life. My life is my life. I will take the decision. And I should go and stand before a mirror and say, oh, yeah, I like it. It's okay. No problem. That self-confidence should come. Ramachandra, he is giving that idea constantly. You will wonder, I will mention one or two the incidents. First is, before Rama, when we read the holy book, we always think we should give the flower, Ganga water, and by that sprinkling of so much of Ganga water that all the letters become blurred, we cannot read, but that's good. So we don't read actually. And we have to read in between the lines what Rama is teaching us, how it is happening. When Sri Rama is going in exile, his wife is following him. And she is going like a queen. And she must be protected by the husband. That is the duty. Husband's duty is to protect the wife. And wife's duty is to follow the husband like shadow. The 7 mantras that you take, but I don't know others, but the Hindus, when you are going round the fire 7 times, all in the movie we have seen, they're nicely decorated and people are throwing the petals and a lot of music. And you forget what the priest is actually uttering. The poor man is going on shouting, but nobody listens to him. And he goes on telling of the 7 mantras, 7 promises. And the promise is, today I am accepting this lady as my wife and promise, oh fire, and the fire is there. Oh, fire, I am promising before you and before all these my relatives that I will protect her all through my life. That is the first step you take. And the lady will repeat, I will follow this gentleman, my husband, as a shadow. So this is the way the 7 times they're taking the oath. Suppose you follow that oath, then there'll be no problem in the society. Husband and wife is not husband and wife. They're father and mother, the creator of this universe, the human being. It is Brahma who got the order from the Vishnu. And then Brahma requested, you people should generate. And who are you creating? Not a car, not a motorbike, but human being. It's not a matter of just, oh, that's okay, so fun. Husband, wife, for a few days and again, not like that. This is the responsibility, and that is dharma. That is why Sri Ramachandra, even his guru, his mother, they all requested him to marry again. He said, no, I'm supposed to protect my wife, and she is there. And why Rama sent the wife to the ashrama? Balmiki's ashrama. She went. Because some people doubted. Rama is now telling only husband and wife, no third ones present that should be there. But his wife was with the Asuras and from the Ravana in the Ravana's camp for almost 1 year. What about that? Sita gave her the proof of purity once. But these people don't know, the ordinary people. The moment that rumor came, Sri Ramachandra, he is the king, he has to prove, if you think like that, I'm sending her to a Rishi's cottage, Rishi's ashrama, where she'll be there for 1 year and many years so that she become purified. A person may do something wrong, but when they are going to a holy place, practicing meditation, doing puja regularly, and a regulated life, they purify the body and mind. I'm sending my wife. But after that, he also took up on himself everything that the Sita did in the ashrama, getting up in the early morning, lying not on the bed but on the floor, eating very simple food, same austerity Rama as being a king he did. And when the Guru was asking, you must marry because that is necessary, Rama told, you may make a golden Sita, a statue, but I am not going to marry anyone. That is the character of Sri Rama. When he went and fought and killed Ravana and rescued Sita, then he said, don't think out of attachment for you, I have come all the way. I have performed the husband's duty. In the Ramayana, it is very clearly mentioned. So that's not attachment, but the duties are also there. And the duty is dharma. He is establishing dharma. So what should be the relation between or among the brothers? He was telling like that. When they were, the Rama and Lakshmana was inside the jungle, they found a huge group of people are coming. Then the Lakshmana climbed up on a long, high tree. From there, observed, he saw that Bharata is coming with all the soldiers and ministers approaching. Lakshmana immediately told Rama, we should get ready. Bharata is coming to attack us. We must fight. And I'm going to kill him right over there. Rama told, wait. Bharata, as far as we know, he is not like that. Why he's coming? Let me check. And when Bharata came, Rama told, don't worry. Look at that. He escaped all the soldiers far away so that we should not make a misunderstand. And the rishis are there. They will protect us. They have the mantra shakti, the power of the mantra. Don't worry. Let Bharata come. When Bharata came, he came and fell at the feet of Rama and he was crying. Rama told, please get up, embraced him kissed his forehead, that is the traditionally they do, and then asked him, "How are you?" Then the Bharata told that, "You please come back. Everyone is criticizing me. They're thinking because of this throne I have sent you in this place. I will continue as you are doing. Brother, you go back." Rama told, "Don't waste time discussing about that. If I go back after 2 years, people will say, look at it. He told the 14 years he will go. Within 2 years, they managed and they have come back. The society will discuss in this way. But we are kings. We have to establish it in such a way. Once we have promised, we have kept it. So forget about all those. I will continue this in my life over here for 14 years and I will go back. But how you are planning to rule the country? You will wonder in the Ramayana, Rama is asking and telling him what is the duty of a king. He said, you must be very, very careful about three people. One, the, the pujari, the priest of your family. Why? Because the pujari, the priest, he can go anywhere. He goes inside the quarter of the women and he is mixing everyone. He is getting respect. So he gets a lot of information and maybe that he is telling to somebody else. So always observe the, see, the Sri Rama is so practical. Second, he said, your chief minister, because he is the chief, everything you are discussing with him, how he is behaving, and your army chief. You must have all information about them, every step, what they are doing. So practical. And this is Ramachandra. How you should earn money and spend money, Rama is asking to his brother. And then he said, you should, and then he asking, the people who are serving you personally, are they free with you? Bharat told, no, no, this is wrong. If they are not free with you, you won't get information. These are the ordinary people, the barber and the washer, they're coming too close to you. So they will give you the right information. And as a king, you must collect information. This is the teachings of Rama. He is giving how to the one king should behave and properly. And secondly, he said, never ever torture women and children. Never ever. Why? Because they defend themselves. So that is the teaching of Sri Rama. When the Lakshmana came to know that one lady, she has given all these ideas to the second mother, Kaikeyi, and he told, I'm going to kill that lady. Rama told, why? What has happened? She has done her duty. She thought, well, my lady's son should be the king. What wrong? Everyone thinks in that way. And your second mother, Kaikeyi, as a mother, always think about their son. And she's also thinking Bharata should be the king. What's wrong? You should not torture them. And then he told, this is my word. Because he knew Lakshmana, this very the short-tempered person, maybe he will go and kill that lady. But no, never, never torture anyone. Rama's behavior is unique. And he is keeping every information, everything, but at the same time, he is always generous. And we find, as I was mentioning, this is a very, very important point. In the Satya Yuga, majority of the ladies, they were also practicing meditation and trying to discover many things. So they were known as Brahmavadinis. Many of you know that there were Gargi, Maitreyi, and many, many. They were all Brahmavadinis. That was their duty. When Sri Rama came, the Brahmavadinis were not necessary because discovery were already done about the medicine, about many other things, how to raise the cows and the horses, and how to develop the weapons, how to, these so many things, almost civilization that was there. So what the ladies should do now? He said they should be the patibrata. Now they should go and settle in the household and develop the family. They're different. And you will find in the Ramayana afterwards, when the Sita is following Rama inside the jungle, there was a great Muni. Her wife was Anushwa, I think, if I am not making the mistake. And she told Sita, from now onwards, you should follow the duties of a wife, of a mother, but not of a tapashi. An austere life is not necessary for you. And she gave all her jewelries and good clothing to Sita. I cannot use it. Now you better take it. And she appreciated the attitude of the Sita. Swami Vivekananda also told the Sita is our ideal because this both. And we find Rama, when going, he had to solve a problem. What is the problem? The people, they had the magical power. They could change their form. Indra, Devaraj Indra, but his desire was too much. And there was a lady, her name was Ahalla. And Ahalla means the one who has no fault. So that is Ahalla. Indra saw her and got attracted and took the form of her husband, Gautama Muni. The Gautama Muni used to go inside the jungle. He used to come in the noon time, only afternoon, in the evening time. So suddenly he came and told Ahalla, come with me. And Ahalla, as a wife, thought the husband has come, but why suddenly this time? But anyway, she went inside and satisfied him. Afterwards, the Gautama Muni came. And then what happened? Ahalla told, what is it? You didn't come in the morning time? No, I didn't return. This is the time that I usually come. Then she had to disclose someone came. Gautama, through meditation, understood it is Indra. But the Muni like Gautama said, I cannot take decision because Sri Rama told husband and wife should be only one. Since third person has come in our life, I cannot take decision. When Rama will come, whatever the decision he gives, I will accept. People, friends, we have to remember it is Gautama Muni. He was a highly respected person, but he didn't take the decision. When Rama came, there is a great story in the Ramayana. Almost in all the drama you will find. And then we have great imagination and we make a stone. And the story says she became a stone when the Rama came, touched that stone with his holy feet, and the stone broke and the lady came out. Nothing like that. She became like a stone when you are insulted, particularly a lady of great respect. When she is insulted like this and rejected by the husband, she withdrew himself from the society, never talked with anyone, never mixed with anyone, as if she became stone. So that is, but now we take it in a literal way. And in the all drama, you will always find that stone is there, Rama is coming and breaking the stone, one lady is coming up. There is nothing like that. And what was the decision of the Rama? See, at the time of Rama, when Rama heard, he said, Indra should be punished. No fault of this lady. And he called her husband, Gautama, you must give her the respect as your wife. She has no fault. That is the contribution of Rama. When you think about Rama, if you analyze, he was giving the complete shape in and this is Samadarshitva. And as because the administration was coming up, now suddenly some people are very intelligent. They become professors and doctors, engineers. Some people can't get that much. So physically they are working. So always there'll be differences in the society. The differences came. But Sri Rama told, no, they are good in their own place. And they should get proper respect also. And we find Guhak Chandala. Chandala means he used to burn the dead bodies, etc. But he used to go to those people and embrace them and say, they are my friends. So that is called, so one gentleman, he was the follower of Rama. He came with all the marks and everything in Andaman days. And I am afraid of this type of people. They are very aggressive Hindu. And then he was telling, Rama did this, Rama did that. Then afterwards, our friend devotees were telling, Swamiji, you say something. And I, why me? He is going on telling that, but he won't leave. That person, he was going on telling like this. And I told him, sir, do we follow what Rama did? He embraced Guhaka Chandala. Now, Guhaka was the king. And king of whom? King of that group. So he was the leader of that group. So you're telling king, that's okay. But he embraced. Now we don't even handshake with these people. We don't allow them to enter into, they're Hindus. But you won't allow these Hindus into entering into Hindu temple. Why? You have a Yajna Upavita, that's all. And you have learned some Sanskrit this way. Are you not insulting Sri Rama? Think about it. You need not answer right now. Think about it. So this is when you are hurting a person, his feelings, you are hurting God. That's why Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna went and he cleaned the toilet, bathroom of a pariah, the low caste person, a sweeper. So that we have to learn, Sri Rama is teaching. He ate the Shabari's food. Shabari means the daughter of the hunters. And this keeping the promises. Then finally, Sri Rama's contribution. What is dharma? Keep your promise. Raghukula riti sada chali aayi, prana yav bachan na jai. Once you have said, you must have to follow. That is the tradition. We talk about the Hindus and the Indians. They talk about the Sri Rama and they talk about the tradition. What is the tradition? Keeping the promises. Are we keeping the promises now? The leaders of the society, we have to ask them. You talk about so much of Rama, but Rama's contribution, teaching is this. Message of Ramayana is only this. Well, last time I went to India, everywhere they were asking, what is dharma? Now little confusion is happening. I told, keeping your promises. We are sannyasis. At the time of taking the sannyas, what we did? Something happened from the heaven? Nothing. We took some vows, that's all. And what are the vows? Not going to hurt anyone. Not going to think any bad thing about others. As maximum possible, we should serve others, help others. All positive thoughts. That promises. If you break, you are not a sannyasi. You may grow beard up to your knee, doesn't matter. You may put on the gerua, but you are not a sannyasi if you are not keeping the promises. As I was telling, as a householder, you have taken the promises. You must keep that. As an administrator, the president, the prime ministers, the doctor, engineer, the army officers, each and everyone, everywhere, you take the oath, isn't it? That when I was getting the citizenship of America, I went over there, and as the process, you have to look at the flag of America, raise your right hand like this, and you have to take the promises. One lady, she was saying one after another, yes, we'll do like that, we're saying. Suddenly she said, if necessary, I will take up the arms to fight against the American enemies. I told, ma'am, I cannot say that because I have taken the oath as a monk, the non-violence. I cannot take this promise. You can't put down your hand. Don't utter this sentence. From the next sentence, again, do that. They believe. And from the backside, one Indian was tapping me. अरे क्यों टाइम वेस्ट करते हो बोल दो ना क्या See, I feel really sorry. I didn't turn, I didn't see his face, but he was tapping, and in Hindi he was telling, क्यों टाइम वेस्ट करते हो? बोल दो ना क्या चलता है. So now once you say, you must have to give. That is the dharma. The friends, in conclusion, we must learn from Ramayana the whatever we say. Before that, think 100 times. But once you promise, you must keep it. And that is the message of Sri Rama. Raghukula Riti Sadachaliyai. And in the Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, he gave someone that I will visit your house. He promised like that. And that gentleman forgot. Sri Ramakrishna also forgot. And it was night time. And in those days, no electric light. He took a lantern. And from Dakshineswar, he went out. Those who have visited Dakshineswar, you know, there's a big courtyard. You have to go out, and then you have to go out to the main gate, then turn towards that neighborhood. And he went to that particular house. They were all sleeping. So he placed his feet on their door and said, "Hey, I kept my promise. I came." This is our Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna. What he said, he kept. He promised, he will keep. That this is the way we learn. And there are so many things to learn from these great personalities. That is the reason we should read this, Sri Ramakrishna's biography, Swami Vivekananda's biography. Once they promise, they're keeping. Sri Ramachandra, Ramayana, they're also. Tulsidas Ji Ramayana is a poetical way he is telling, but all these things are also there. So two things we must carry with us after this, our retreat. One, immanent and transcendent. The God can be in form, but the same God in human form, behaving as a human, is the all-pervading consciousness. So this to one thing. Second, as a right now, practicing religion means we should be very, very careful about our promises. We should not break the promises. Thank you, friends.